Hi there, Dory Sukup here, founder of Inspiration Management, inviting you to watch Out of the Box Marketing Strategies. This session was recorded at the Premier Conference in beautiful Orlando, Florida. In it, you will discover innovative strategies that we normally teach during the Leap Ahead seminar. We are offering you the opportunity to view this video totally free. You see, we've had hundreds of professionals like you graduate from the Leap Ahead Spa Leadership Seminar and who are now experiencing exponential growth. Once you finish watching this 1-hour video, we invite you to go to inspirationmanagement.com and check out the Leap Ahead Seminar page and see how it will positively impact your business. So enjoy. Morning. Great. Good. Welcome. My name is Dory Sukup. I'm the founder of Inspiration Management. We are a consulting firm based in Daytona Beach, Florida, so we're only about an hour away from here. I actually live in Orlando and Daytona, so it's fun to go back and forth between the city and the beach life. It's always fun to spend some time on the beach. So our firm is about 7,000 square feet. We have a team of about 12 people. And what we do, our whole purpose is to help people like yourself elevate their success. And we do it through seminars, coaching, mastermind groups, all sorts of events like this. We speak at trade shows globally. Actually, I've had the pleasure to go around the world speaking. So it's a lot of fun always for me to meet people like yourselves and add value to what you do and help you elevate your success. So today I have a very fun topic. Actually, marketing is one of my favorite topics to talk about because without marketing, we have nothing. You could have the most beautiful place, amazing facility, but if you don't have people coming to visit you, it means nothing, right? And what happens sometimes is that you guys are such busy individuals, you wear so many different hats that usually marketing takes a back seat. How many people want to admit to that? We are, and then we react. And that's not good for our business. So what I want to share with you today is some very economical and very easy to implement marketing strategies that will help drive people to your facility, get them to spend money, more money, and get them to come back over and over and over. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love being here, being with you. We do have a booth, so at the end, I'm supposed to finish at 12. So at the end, I do want to respect the person that's coming behind us. So if you'd like to either meet us at the booth at 1512 to answer any further questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. And as I mentioned, everybody should have one of these forms because we are going to give away some CDs at the end. So let me tell you a little bit about how I got started. The reason I wake up in the morning every morning is because of my son, Charlie. And look, he started getting facials at a very young age. He wants to kill me. He's actually in college right now. He's 20 years old. He's studying biochemistry at University of Florida. But how I got started in the industry is I started out actually in the hospitality. I used to run a resort here in Orlando actually for the window because I've been in Orlando for 34 some years. So this is my home actually. And it's nice to host the premiere because it's always nice to be home and not traveling. But anyway, so I started in the hospitality industry, God bless you. And then after 18 years of doing that and climbed the corporate ladder all the way up to VP, I had no place else to go. And I decided, okay, that's enough, it's time to move on. So I quit and decided to go on and open up my own consulting firm. So at first I started out helping a variety of companies. My passion has always been developing systems, structure, training, developing people. So I decided, okay, it's time to open up my own place, and I did. And I've been doing this for the past 18 years. So the first time I got involved in the spa industry was because of Pavonia. Are you guys familiar with the brand? So they hired me to come in and train their corporate office, which is in Daytona Beach. So I started working with them, and before I knew it, I was with them so much. I was their executive VP of sales and marketing for 7 years. And they would send me all around the world to work with some of their best accounts. I would go and find out what challenges they had, come back home, come up with structure, strategies, systems to implement. We would test them, make sure they worked. If they worked, we kept them. If they didn't, we tossed them. And that's what I've been doing for the past 18 years. So everything I'm going to share with you is proven effective. And I'm a big fan of systems and structure, because when you have systems and structure, you're gonna have a much, much more effective business that's more profitable and one that you can grow and sustain. That's the big thing really, is sustainability, right? So that was a little bit about me. So let's move on. I have a gift for you. So you might want to write this down or take a picture of this. By the way, no taping or audio taping or videotaping of this session, please. But I do want you to take a picture of this if you want. So it's inspirationmanagement.com, that's the name of our company, /free gifts. And what you're gonna get, when you go to that page, you're going to get my book that you can download as an electronic version. Or if you wanna get a copy for $7 for shipping and handling, we can send it to you. I'm also going to give you the capacity calculator. This is such a great tool. It's an Excel spreadsheet that's pre-formatted and pre-calculated to help you see your true potential. You can plug in the number of rooms that you have and how many hours you are open, and it'll be able to show you how much revenue you could really generate for both treatments or hairstyles or whatever it is that you do, and the retail opportunity. So make sure you use that. If you don't do anything else, at least use that, because I want you to get motivated and excited about the opportunities that you have. And then the last gift is one of our Coach B modules. So every month, actually you're a Coach B Gold member, aren't you? No? She's a stalker. She follows me around. Just kidding. So the Coach Me membership, it's a membership that we offer, and every month I get on the podcast and we record 1 hour of either marketing, sales, team building, different strategies that you can implement into your system. So I'm giving you one module for free. That's a value of $149. So make sure you go and benefit from all these. Sounds good? Yeah. I should have worn my Santa hat. Yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to go over today. The first thing I'm going to talk to you about is find out whether your website is working for you. Let's face it, it's a fact these days, you guys, that more likely your consumers are going to find you online before they find you anywhere else, correct? You all agree with that, right? Yes. So we want to talk a little bit about your website and what can you do to turn your website from just being an online brochure into a website that's actually working for you 24/7. So I'm going to give you some great strategy to improve that. Then we're going to talk a little bit about authority positioning. This is a topic that's truly out of the box because not too many people talk about that. What I mean by that is that I'm going to show you some things to help you position yourself as an expert, so people are coming to you rather than you pushing yourself on people. Doesn't that sound good? Because all of you are experts, right? Absolutely. And then the third thing I'm going to show you is how to do lunch and learns and generate thousands of dollars. I'm actually going to show you case studies of some of our clients and how they use these strategies and how they make thousands of dollars in 1 hour at lunchtime. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Yes. So then the last thing, or the last two things, is gift card marketing. I'm going to show you how to use gift card marketing so you can generate new clients to your place and see what a difference it's going to make to your business. Instead of running a stupid Groupon or discounting things or giving 10% off or whatever, I'm going to show you the art of using gift card marketing so you can actually drive more traffic to your spa as well or salon. And then I'm going to show you how to cross-market between departments in your facility. That is such a big missed opportunity. I have the pleasure to go on site and work with clients. And I'll be standing there at the reception just observing, and I'll hear people saying, oh, I didn't know you did waxing, or I didn't know you had a sauna, or I didn't know you did facials. And it's so sad. Why? Because we don't cross-market. So I'm going to show you how to use spa dollars to cross-market between departments and be able to increase your marketing and without really spending any money on marketing, and show you how to drive more traffic to different departments. So does that sound good?
Yes.
All right. So let's start with the website. So here's my question for you. I go to many websites where I do a lot of assessments for online performance. And one of the things I notice is a lot of websites are nothing but an online brochure. You just go on there and it's nothing but information. That's all it is. There's no engagement. There's no opportunities to get them to opt in, to give you their information. It's nothing but just information and then they leave, right? So what we want to do instead is we want to make our website work for us. We want to be making money from our website while we're sleeping. How many people would like to do that? Yeah, of course. But most of us don't, which is sad. So here's the cycle I want to go over with you. The online cycle that a consumer goes through. Because if we understand the whole idea of what the consumer actually is doing online, then we're going to be able to accommodate what they need a lot better. So why do people go online searching? Because they need something, exactly. So that's the first step. Everybody goes online searching. Where do they go? Google or what we talked about yesterday in my video marketing class, yes, YouTube. So those are the two places they're gonna go searching for things more likely, right? Because they're the number two sites, right? Google is number one and YouTube is number two, correct? So that's where they're gonna go. So they're gonna have, I want a place to go get my facial. I want a place to go get my hair colored. I want a place to go get laser hair removal. I want a place to get cool sculpting. They're searching. There's a need that they need to fulfill. So then they search. Then they have a decision to make. I can go to Debbie's website, and it's nothing but that online brochure that I just described. Or I can go to, what is your website? Laura. Or I can go to Laura, and Laura's website has all kinds of engagements that I'm gonna show you here in just 1 second as examples. So who am I gonna choose? Where am I gonna go? It's all about what they see when they come online. So we want to make that experience as engaging as possible, because the more they're engaged and the more we impress them with our online presence, the more likely they are to come to us. And that's one thing that we definitely want to focus on. So they make that decision. The decision is either I'm going to make an appointment, or I'm going to buy something from your e-commerce, or I'm going to leave. Those are the decisions that people are going to make. And how quickly are they making these decisions? They're like, that finger is just moving so fast, is it not? Yes. So then we have the opportunity, if they do purchase, then we have the opportunity to actually upgrade them, right, through your shopping cart. How many people have e-commerce? You guys are not making money online? Should you be making money online? Yeah, that's one of the most important things you should have on your website. Why bother having a website if you're not going to make money? You need to make money. What can you sell online? You can sell some retail products, right? What else? Services. What else?
Gift cards.
Gift cards. What else? Anything else? Knowledge? You could. Yeah. There are so many things that you could really sell online, and if you're not selling, you're missing out. So I want you to think of your business as a two-part business. You have your online business, and then you have your actual facility that you make money. So if we're gonna go through the trouble to build a website, why not make money on the website? The other thing you can sell is memberships on your website. How many people here have memberships? Only a couple of you. You can't have a membership program, you guys. You've got to. That's a nice continuity where you're making money while you're sleeping, because people can come online. That's how we do it. By the way, everything I'm teaching you are stuff that we do too. Except I do it business to business, you do it business to consumer. It's the same concept. So we sell memberships, and I make money while I'm sleeping, because people come to our website, they view the membership pages, and they click add to cart, and they buy. And that's what you need. So those of you who have memberships, you should give people the opportunity to buy it online. And those of you who do not have a membership program, you need to implement one and give people the opportunity to buy it online. And that's e-commerce, you guys. That's an opportunity for you to make more money online. But let me show you some examples. So this is Beth Postotnik. She has a spa and Medi spa actually in Colorado. And she's a Leap Ahead graduate. It's a 3-day seminar that we teach. She's a Coach B Platinum, so she's part of our mastermind group. And she also have us do all her marketing for her. So we just completed her website, we revamped it. And I just want to show you certain parts of her website to show you some of the most important engagement opportunities you should have within a site. Of course, this is not the top of her site. I'm just taking the most important things. the top of her site. If you want to go and check it out, by the way, it's Skin Essentials, CO for Colorado.com. That's her site. You should go to it a little bit later and use it as an example of what your website should look like. So when you come to her homepage, she has her slider that goes around featuring different things. But the most important thing, when I'm talking about engagement for websites, one of the things that you really should do is a trial. I don't know if my laser, it is working. Or maybe not. So you see where it says here, receive a trial gift card and experience the difference. And then it says get gift card. So if somebody has never been to your place and they come to your website, we want to entice them in what we call an opt-in, right? Where they click on something, they give you their information, and now we have the opportunity to actually contact them, sell them on the idea that they can be helped by us, things like that. So this is the trial gift card, and I have to tell you, this has been working so well. It generates so many opt-ins from the website. It's incredible. It's incredible. So now what should the value be of a trial gift card, you think? How much of a value should we give? How much? 20? 20? 25? 25? What do you think? What would be a good amount? 50? It all depends on what you do. So if you're a medical, do we have any medical spas in here? So couple. So if you have a Medi spa and all of your treatments are cool sculpting, Botox, fillers, this and that, then you want to make it meaningful enough for me to be enticed. So if anything on your menu is above $200, then you don't mind giving a gift card for like 50 maybe, right? Or because you're thousands of dollars in treatments. If you have a salon or a spa and most of your treatments or your lowest treatment is at like $100, let's say, then if you do a 20% math, that's $20 or $25, right? But do you see the difference? Instead of me saying get 10% off or get 20% off, isn't that what everybody else does? It's not meaningful. There's no differentiation. But if you put $25 gift card, it's a gift card. There's a big difference between 10% off and 20% off and a gift card. Don't we love gift cards?
Yes.
Absolutely. So that's what we want to do. We want to differentiate ourselves from what everybody else offers. Is that a differentiation? Absolutely. So if I come to your homepage now and I see this and I browse around and then I come back to the homepage because I did see the first time to Skin Essentials, receive that, are you gonna opt in? More likely, certain percentage is going to at least, correct? For sure. So then the other thing you wanna do, other opt-ins that we have for Beth. Beth has been in my community for a long time. Actually, she's a big success. I started working with Beth when she was a solopreneur. She was a one-man shop. She just broke $1 million. She has 14 people now working for her, and she did it in 5 years. Crazy, huh? So, she did a book, received a complimentary book. So she came to our book writing seminar. So this is another opt-in. So you come to this site and you want to get her book, then you click on it. That's another opt-in opportunity. You can take an assessment. That's another opportunity for people to opt in, right? You can do a skincare assessment. You can do a hair assessment. You can do a body weight assessment. There are so many things you can do as an assessment. That's another opt-in. The other thing I did for her is I actually interviewed her, and we have it as an audio where people can click to download the audio. So these are great examples, you guys. And then reserve a consultation. So do you see how many opt-ins? Crazy, huh? Yeah. So are we gonna capture the people on something? Instead, right now, we have people coming to the site and leaving without doing anything. That's a crime. So do you guys check your Google Analytics? You guys know what that is? Okay, if you don't, you just search this. Google Statistics. Google Analytics, Google Analytics. And you just sign up, it's a free account. And that will tell you how much traffic you're getting on your website. And then we need to figure out what our conversion rate is. So out of 100 people that came that day, how many of them actually went ahead and signed up for something? Would that be an important number to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way we're gonna know whether our online performance is up to par or not. So you promise you're gonna check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do it. It makes a big difference. So with Beth, for example, we see how many visitors she got, and then how many of them actually converted. And then the other statistic we need to look at is once people did opt in, right? Then how many of them actually became a client? That's the true conversion, right?
Yeah.
So there's two conversions we need to look at. How many people actually came into our list, and then how many of those we actually converted into clients. And then there's one more. How many of them became a lifetime client? Like a retention. How many of these key people are we retaining? If you don't track these numbers, you guys, then you're just winging it. You're just opening up your doors. You have your online website, and you're just waiting for things to happen. We don't want to do that. We want to be intentional. These are intentional actions. Right? You guys like this?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So moving on. So this is the other thing that we are very important things that you need to have on your website is your raving fans. How many of you do testimonials? Collect testimonials. Not enough of you. Okay, everybody should be asking for testimonials. And then whether you get them on Facebook, whether you get them in writing in your facility, whether you get a video testimonial like we talked about yesterday in my class about videos. So however you get them, you need to take them and put them online. Because here's the fact, you guys. Social proof is one of the most important things you can do to your business today. You guys agree?
Yeah.
It's all about what others say about you. So if you are going to look for a place to go get your hair done, or go get a facial, or go get a Medi spa treatment, what do you go look for? Reviews, right?
Yeah.
But so if you know that, wouldn't you want to have like tons of reviews? Start collecting them. Start collecting them. Then you take them and you see what we did. We call them raving fans. Don't you like that?
Yeah.
We call them raving fans. We put the 5 stars. It's very important. What does that say? 5 stars, right? It's excellent, it's great. And then we start listing some of the testimonials, and then it says here, read more, right? So then they can click on read more, and then you have an entire page of people saying how great.
So it's okay to take one that you already have on Facebook and everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, if it's already posted, they did it. Absolutely. Yeah. Now, if you are collecting them in your facilities, though, in your salon or spas or many spas, then on the intake form that they write, you should have a place, a disclaimer on the bottom. This is okay. You're giving me permission to use this all over social media, and then they sign it. So that way you're protecting yourself.
Always
Mm-hmm.
to put a testimonial. I find it rude myself.
Rude to ask for a testimonial?
Ask for a testimonial.
No. It depends on how you ask. Depends on how you ask. So here's how I'm going to teach you. Would you like to know how?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the problem right now, and I mentioned this yesterday in the class to the people. When people go to check out, the receptionist usually says what? How was everything? That's what they say, right? How was everything? That does not tell me anything. So instead, you guys remember, those of you who were in my class yesterday, what's the question instead?
What was your favorite part about the
What was your favorite part of the experience? Don't say service. Service is a terrible word. Don't use service. It's either experience or treatment, right? What was your favorite part of your experience or your treatment, right? And then you tell me. Tell me, what was your favorite part of your experience? You loved your hair, or I loved my esthetician, or I loved the way she did my injectables, whatever it is. And say, I'm so happy that you are happy. Do me a favor, would you mind just stepping to the side here and doing a little video for me saying exactly what you just said? Or you can take our guest book and write that same comment in here. Which way would you prefer? That's it. Is that rude? No, it's so nice. It's making them feel good. It's making them feel special.
Maybe the other side is just
And that's what you want to do. So then you can take those, so if we have the video testimonials, we can put video testimonials here. Or you can put the written testimonials, whichever way you want to do it. Then the other part that most people miss out on is a good footer. See, the reason you want a footer at the end of your website is because these are all very helpful for search engine optimization. You're repeating the keywords that are part of the treatment that you are actually offering. So you should always have a footer, because when people scroll down, you don't want them to just scroll back up empty-handed. They can scroll down and they can start clicking from the footer into other things. Those are additional engagements. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So then, the other thing that you should have on your website, I'll be doing a private coaching call with someone, and I ask them, do you have a newsletter? And they'll tell me yes. So I'll be on their website looking around. I'm like, well, but I don't see it on your website. So what's the point of having a newsletter if you're not going to archive it on the website? The whole thing for search engine optimizations, you guys, is to have more content on your site. The more content you put on your site, the more Google is going to like you. If your website is stale, let's say you built it a year ago, 2 years ago, and you haven't put one new word on there, guess what? You're not relevant. They don't care about you. So if you're going to take the time and do a newsletter, you've got to archive it. Because Google is like a monster. He likes to be fed. Or I should say she. They just, lots of food. The food is the content. The more content you give Google, the happier Google is with you, the higher they're gonna rank you on the pages. So what we do is we have this service actually called Done For Me Spa Marketing. If you wanna check it out, it's doneformespamarketing.com. And it gives you an example of the different newsletters that we create, the promotions that we do, how we archive them on the site. That's why I wanna invite you to go check out Best Sites, because it gives you all the essential things. I'm letting you borrow all these ideas, really. We charge a lot of money for this, and I'm sharing it today with you for free. So check it out and learn from it. Because when you have your online presence in an A place, the best of the best, then you're gonna crush the competition. Because your competition is not doing stuff like this. So congratulations on being here. Amen. Okay, so we archive it. And then the other thing that's very important, if you notice, these are all opt-ins on the side. And once you go from the home page and you go to the interior pages, we want to keep the opportunity to engage them throughout. So the websites that we build, we usually put all the opt-ins on the right side. So we have a register to win. You can't see it, but that's what it says all the way up. You have a register to win. You have the ability to buy a gift card. You can see her promotions. And this is the subscribe to the East. So those are all things that you can be doing for your website.
Each page of the website?
Each page of the website, because you want to stay in front of their head to opt in. You guys got the opt-in concept now, right? And opt-in is when you entice people enough for them to give you their information so you can build your list and start marketing to them. That's the whole purpose of the website, guys. Well, one of the main purposes for a website.
Can you give the name of the website that you're...
It's skinessentialsco.com. And if you go back to the doneformespamarketing.com, there are hundreds of sites that we have built, and you can take a look at that. I have a great design team that builds websites and does all that stuff, so you can go and use some of those examples. So it's doneformespamarketing.com. All right, so I want you to assess your site, see where you are. Do you have all these things that I just talked about? And if you don't have them, then you better go do surgery on it. You need to go to intensive care and just flip it. Or call us.
Or your company does it.
Yes, thank you. Or call us. We'll be more than happy to do it for you. The other thing that I really like having on there is engaging. And I talked about that for an hour yesterday with videos. I'm a big fan of video marketing, you guys. And the more videos you have on your website, again, the more Google is going to like you. Because Google loves videos. So make sure you have videos on there. All right, so moving on. So here's the thing, so if you're gonna take a picture of anything, here's a picture you wanna take. So these are, what does it say on the right there?
Opt-in.
Opt-in, so that's what we wanna focus on, right? So these are all opt-in opportunities that I basically talked about that's summarized in one slide for you. So I really wanna encourage you to do all these things, you guys, because it's gonna make such a big difference to your site. Make sense? All right. So here's a web form example. So I want to show you an example of a web form, how people opt in, because some of you may know, some of you may not. So if you're using platforms to send out your email blast, like Constant Contact, MailChimp, iContact, DemandForce, Infusionsoft, whatever it is that you use. You guys use a platform, right? To send out your emails? If you don't, you've got to. I hope you're not sending them out of Outlook, right? You're not, right? Okay, so you need to sign up for some of these services, right? To send out your email blast. When you sign up for one of those, they have what they call an opt-in form. And when somebody opts in Contact or any of those platforms, right? So the thing you want to have, so this is what it looks like. So this is an opt-in form. So once they click the gift trial or reserve a consultation or register to win, any of those opt-in things, then this form should come up and you get it from your email platform, right? And then they're gonna fill in all their information and they're just gonna click submit. When somebody does that, you just gained a new prospect. You gained someone that's going to become eventually a client of yours. And that's the whole purpose of marketing. To get people on your list. Right? So make sure you do this. And if I'm getting too technical, you guys, and you need help with things like that, again, you could reach out to different companies to really help you. Preferably, I would like you to reach out to us, of course, but you need help, we're there for you. And then the other thing we want to track is our numbers. I'm big into numbers and finding out what conversion rate we actually are at. So we want to know how many people came to our website. We want to know how many people opted in. We want to know how many people maybe bought something. How much revenue are we generating from our website? How long are people staying on the site? There's a new thing that you can do right now. You can actually install on your website. It's called the heat map. And you can actually spy on people that come to your site and see exactly where they go. With heat map, like the heat. And you can actually see what pages they go on, what they actually click on, how long they stay on. You can literally see their mouse, how it moves. And the reason you want to install analysis like this is to see what people are doing on your website and make the necessary adjustments. So we've been studying that on our site to see what people are doing on our site. And we're finding out that people are not going all the way down. So we wanted to make some changes to make sure that people are enticed to go down a little bit further on the site. And you can do the same thing. But how long people stay tell a lot, right? It's either they're gonna come and leave right away, which is not good, or you want them to really stay. So how many leave without doing anything? And that's the nightmare of all nightmares. We want to know how many people come and leave without doing anything so we can make improvements so they will do something. So those are all very important things that you need to be monitoring to make a difference. So let me go over another little example here for you. We're going to talk about authority. Any questions on website? That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
You gained some information? All right. Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't capture where you said that we can go to look at that.
Heat map. Heat, like the heat, opposite of cold, map. So I want to talk to you next about authority marketing. This is Cindy. We work very closely with Cindy. Actually, she's been a client of ours for a little while as well. She is the best injector for you that are Medi spas, the best injector in Lafayette, Louisiana. When you punch in Google, best injector in Lafayette, Cindy comes up. That's pretty strong, huh? Because that's what people are searching for. But the reason she does It's because we changed her entire positioning. She actually came to the book writing seminar that we offer. It's called Write Your Book in One Weekend. So we made her into a published author. This is her book, Cindy's book. And we positioned her as the expert, as the best of the best in doing injections. You could do the same thing, whatever your expertise is. It could be the best esthetician. You could be the best hairstylist. You could be the best massage therapist, whatever it is. If you position yourself as that expert, then people are gonna come to you. They're gonna find you instead of you going finding them. So Cindy, again, is a Leap Ahead graduate. She's another one of our mastermind group members. We do all her marketing, and she's the published author. So she's an amazing lady. She owns Allure Enhancement Center, if you want to check out her place. So she has a salon, a Medi Spa, and a spa. She has a huge place in Lafayette. She does all three major components of beauty, which is great. So she's very, very successful lady. But here's another one, Dr. West. She's another one of our clients. I just wanted to show you how we use it on the website. So we take the book, and it says, get a free copy of Dr. West's new book, for example, right? So she wants to be known for cool sculpting and Medi Spa treatments. So you click on the book, and then it allows you to download an e-copy, electronic version of it. Or if they want to come into the Medi Spa and get a hard copy, they can also do that. So what do you think of someone when you think of someone has written a book? Established, expert,
Knowledgeable.
authority, knowledgeable. They have their shit together, right? They know what the heck they're talking about. Yeah. So that automatically. So if I came to your website and I see that you've written a book or whatever you want to be known as the expert at, and then I go, sorry Debbie, and then I go to Debbie's and she doesn't have that, again, where am I going to go?
I know where the book is.
Those are out-of-the-box marketing strategies, you guys. Are they not? Things that nobody else does. And if you want to be successful these days, you've got to have differentiation. There's a day spa, there's a salon day spa, there's a Medi Spa on every corner. On every corner. Competition is so fierce these days, but unless you differentiate yourself with some of these things that I'm talking about, you're just going to be one of the rest. And who wants that? Not me. Right? So you can be different. So here's the opt-in again. So they click on the button. It says about Dr. West. Her husband's even a doctor, actually. He came to our book writing seminar, too. And then here's your web form. You sign up, and now she has a new client. So it works. It works, you guys. So you need to try it. So I'm doing it. Actually, here's another present for you, by the way. I'm doing a webinar tomorrow on how to position yourself as an expert. If you'd like to come, you can go on our website and sign up. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Even if you can't make it, you should register anyway, and we'll send you a link to view it later. It's actually a webinar.
Okay.
So make sure you do. And I'm going to go over in depth how you can position yourself as an expert and start practicing authority marketing so you can position yourself much better.
Yeah.
So it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And this is the graduating class. All these people came to the book writing seminar and they're all published authors now.
Wow.
Very cool. So we only take 18 people for that seminar. The next one is in July, by the way. If anybody's interested to be a published author, come and see us. So Lunch and Learns, let's talk about that. So I love Lunch and Learns. You can make thousands of dollars in 1 hour. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
That would be nice. Again, these are proven systems. So I want you to meet Jennifer and Dr. Dirk Sedler. He's actually the chief of staff of the emergency center in Goodyear, Arizona. And that's his wife, Jennifer. She's a PA, physician's assistant. And she's been working in the emergency room too. So they opened up their Medi Spa a few years ago, and her whole goal was to stop being an emergency nurse. She does all the injectables, but she has to work still as a nurse to make sure that things. And my whole goal for her was to stop working at the emergency room. So now she only works 1 day a week, and the rest of the time she's in her Medi Spa. But I showed her how to do Lunch and Learns, and they do them almost every single week now. one lunch and learn a week. And this is how you do it. And again, she's a Leap Ahead graduate, she's part of our mastermind group, and she's also written a book, she's a published author. So what you want to do for a lunch and learn is I found that through education, you can sell people a lot better than without education. So what does it take to do a lunch and learn, you guys? Think about it. We're talking about 1 hour of your time, inviting people to come and see you. You talk about a topic and then you make an offer. But these are all the reasons why you should do that. You want to educate your people on the different solutions that you have for them, right? Because they all have problems, they all have issues. Whether it's, I want to get rid of my wrinkles and fine lines, I want my hair to look better, I want my body to be slimmer, I want my skin to be softer. We all have things we'd like to address. And if we take all these problems that our community has and we create a little mini lecture to educate them on how to take care of that problem and then show them how they can take care of it via your treatments and your products, then everybody wins, no?
Yes.
And that's what we want. That's what we want. So lunch and learns are a great way to do that. It's engaging, it's fun, you get to show your hospitality, you get to engage with people, and they get to buy from you. So how do we do them? It's really very simple to put on a lunch and learn. You just have to market it. The problem again is we don't market the things that we have going on. So I would go into your place, I don't even know you have a lunch and learn tomorrow at noon. How am I supposed to know about it? So we need to have, whether it's a video loop, whether it's a flyer, whether it's the receptionist talking about it, whether it's sending out an email blast, whether it's doing a video invitation. There are so many things you can do to market it. So how many people should we have to our lunch and learn?
15.
Not 10, even 10 is a great number to start, right? And you know what I like about the lunch and learns too? It's a great way for you to practice speaking. Because another way of doing authority marketing is for people to see you speak. And the better you speak, the more people are gonna come to you, right? So you can start with these little mini lectures that you're going to be speaking about, and that's gonna give you the practice to become a great speaker. So I just need about 10 people to show up. Now, of course, I want the 10 people to be qualified people based on the topic that I want. So if my topic is on Botox, I'm not gonna have a bunch of 20-year-olds come to my lunch and learns, right? You have to be smart on who you're marketing to. So if I'm talking about weight loss, I don't want, toothpicks to show up. So you need to keep that in mind, right? So your receptionist needs to be very aware on who she should invite to these lunch and learns. You want it to be targeted. And if you have not segmented your database by the way people want things, whether it's gender, whether it's things that they like medical treatments or relaxation treatments or this or that, then when you're doing a lunch and learn based on that one thing, then you're just talking to them about that one thing. You're sending that email blast to the people that are most qualified to buy from you for that specific topic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, you have a question?
Did you find that one day of the week is particularly better for attendance than another day?
For the lunch and learns, yes, the middle of the week is always the best time. Usually a Wednesday or a Thursday is the best time for the lunch and learn. And the other thing you want to keep in mind, you guys, is you have to be on time. It's called lunch and learn. So how long is lunch?
1 hour.
An hour. So what you want to do is you want your talk to basically be about 20 minutes, right? No more, so that anybody can stand up and talk about 20 minutes about something, right?
Right.
I'm telling you to do something that you live every day. So you should be able to talk about something for 20 minutes. Then you open it up for Q&A, right? Make sure you answer all their questions. And then we're going to give them what? No, you're gonna give, thank you. We're gonna give them what? An offer. We're gonna give them lunch in the beginning. And don't be ordering spaghetti and meatballs. You want little tiny baby sandwiches. This is not about the lunch, even though it's called lunch and learn. Right? So we want to give them little sandwiches, things that are easy to eat, water, right? Or very whatever, maybe healthy drink, tea, no coffee preferably. And they get to come in, you welcome them, you give them the food, they sit down, they see you talk for 20 minutes, Q&A, and then I'm gonna present my offer. And that's where people go wrong. You go through this whole process, and then you don't make an offer at the end. You just wasted your time. And theirs, exactly. So no one should leave empty-handed. So at the end of my talk, I'm gonna give you an offer. Just like at the end of my talk now, I'm gonna give you an offer. The offer is inside your brochure. And there's actually a price list of all of our, I'm teaching you now, right? And this is how you do it. It's very simple, you guys. It's not rocket science. So inside your brochure is our price list of all the different services that we offer. So at the end, I'm gonna ask you to take a look, and I'm gonna have you go see Tara and sign up for whatever it is that you want. That's making an offer, right? Now I'm gonna make it a little bit nicer than this for you, but that's an offer. So if I finish my Botox talk, or my hair coloring expertise, or hair extensions, or whatever, I'm gonna say, okay, you guys, since you're here for this lunch and learn, sign up now and receive XYZ. That's an offer. You wanna make it enticing enough to sign up now, not tomorrow, not the next day, during this lunch and learn. Right? That's urgency. Because if you make an offer and you just let them go think about it, you're not gonna convert. Right? So that's making an offer. Yes,
Like, sign up now and receive.
XYZ.
Okay.
Give them an added value or some kind of a special offer that is enticing enough to want to take action right now. You do gift with purchase. I mean, there are so many things. We can do a whole class just on how to present an offer. But I just wanted to at least give you the idea. Okay? So one other one with the gift card ideas. Oh my God, this idea is going to make you so much money. So this is another one of our mastermind people, Denise Dubois. Isn't she beautiful? She has 2 locations in New York, Albany and Saratoga. She has also a spa salon and Medi spa. Her facilities are 10,000 square feet each. She has over 100 employees. She does millions a year. And when she first came to us, though she made millions a year, she was not as profitable as she could have been. So I was able to just restructure her entire company and flip it upside down. We changed the compensation model, we changed her organizational structure, we changed basically everything that she was doing. And she has an amazing business right now. She's so profitable, much more profitable than before. But I wanted to show you the gift card actually idea first before the spa dollar. So here's how we use the gift cards with her. She used to get donation requests up to Yankee because of who her place is. Every day she got people, can you give us a gift basket, please? Can you give us a gift card, please? And those are the kind of phone calls. How many people get phone calls like this? All the time, right? So here's what we did instead. Anybody that requested a donation from her, we did our fact finding on them first. If we found out that they have the same clientele that she's going after, let's say it was a gala event or a charitable event for something that would have the same clientele, her target market, so here's what we did. So we told the person that's asking for the donations, after we did our qualifications, say, you know what, I'm gonna do something a lot better than just giving you one gift card. What I would like to do is give everybody that comes to your place a gift card. And what we did is we created this nice little card, and on it was the gift card, and it said go to complexions.com to claim your gift card. So we created a landing page, so everybody that came to this gala event, which were all the affluent people from Saratoga and Albany, right? So they all received this nice little card on it, and then what they do is they go to the webpage. They do what?
Opt in.
They opt in to get the what?
Gift
The
card.
gift card. Now,
Delete
my
it as
friend from England tells me, Dory, that is bloody brilliant.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant, you guys. Imagine how many qualified people you just got on your list.
Yes.
Nice, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need to quit now. And that's what we did for Denise and many other people. So last thing is the spa dollars. All right, spa dollars. I love using spa dollars. So you can create these nice little dollars that you can use to cross-promote between your team members. So we teach this thing at the Leap Ahead seminar that we do. We teach this thing called Daily Success Planning. So this is the Leap Ahead book that you get when you come to our 3-day seminar. So inside it is the formula to implement daily success planning. Don't you like that name?
Yes.
I like to name everything, by the way, and so should you, right? So if you have a newsletter, if you have a membership, don't just say our newsletter, name it. Just like if you have a son or a daughter, you don't say, hey boy, hey girl, you give them a name, so name your stuff. So anyway, what we do during the daily success planning, I just want to give you a little tip. We give the responsibility of the receptionist or whoever's in charge to look at the opportunities for the day and see what we can do to cross-promote between each team member. So let's say, for example, Debbie's been coming to us for a while and she only has facials with us. She has never had a massage. So we would know that in the morning. So as I finish her facial, at the end of the facial, I'm gonna give her a spa dollar and introduce her to the massage therapist and try to convince her to get a massage with us. So this is how we do it.
Right then.
Either then or schedule it.
Okay.
Because she has the spa dollars that she can apply that day for a future appointment. So it depends on her time. So at the end of my facial with Debbie, I'm just gonna say something like this. Say, Debbie, I very much love doing your facial, and I was looking in your record the other day and I noticed, that's all they have to say. What? I noticed that you have never had a massage here. I want to do something special for you. I want to give you and introduce you to the massage therapist so you can experience this amazing massages that she gives. So the spa dollar is $20 that could be applied towards your first massage. So when we go out, I want to see if you have the time, see if she's available, and we can do it now, or at least reserve it, take advantage of the $20 and come back and get your massage. Sounds good? Isn't that nice? And that's what we're talking about, you guys. That's cross-marketing. It's so simple, but yet if we don't plan it in the morning, and if we don't discover our opportunities and take advantage of them, then again, we're just going through the motions. People come in, they get their treatment, and they leave. Come on, we have to be proactive. And the more proactive we are, the better we're going to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you put a time on that, you think, or not really?
Yeah, I would want them to reserve it. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna not give it to her if she can't reserve it right now.
No, but within the next couple weeks.
Within the next 30, you can do it within the next 30 days.
Okay.
Or if she doesn't want to get a massage, and say, you know what, Debbie, then feel free to give it to one of your friends. If this is the first time coming, then they can use it.
Yes.
For first-time clients only, right? Hello there, Dory again. I'm sure you took away a lot from this video, right? And I'm sure you are ready for more. I want to take one moment to share with you a success story about Gary. Gary came to Leap Ahead 3 times. He went from 1 location to 6 locations. So watch what he had to say.
Hello, my name is Gary, and this is my 3rd visit to the Leap Ahead seminar. I came here 4 years ago, and I owned a single spa in Manhattan, New York. The 2nd visit was 2 years ago, and we had gone from 1 to 3 locations. And this year, our 4th year, we've now gone to 6 locations. And who do I attribute that success to? The richness of the ideas, the strategies, the tools that Dory has provided. Every single time I visited the Leap Ahead seminar, I felt that I take home boatloads of things that I want to go and implement instantly. I think if you are a future attendee and you wish to turn your spa into one that creates an excellent team where revenues, people, and profits matter, then this is the place to be. Thank you.
Amazing what he was able to accomplish, right? So if you are serious about increasing your capacity, your revenue, and profits, you owe it to yourself to attend the Leap Ahead Spa Leadership Seminar. So go to inspirationmanagement.com, click on seminars to learn all about it and to register. Here's a gift for you. Use the word LEAP, LEAP, in the shopping cart and save $500. Like this, share it. Until next time, stay inspired.